Okay, now, in today's lesson, we are going to talk about standard form. Now, the standard form will look like this. A multiplied by 10 to the power of n. And this is what we call standard form. It is used very often in science. All right? So now, the question, of course, is what is A? What value can A take? So A must be a number. This is very important. It must be a number between 1 and 10. But it cannot be 10. Which is why there's no equal sign here. It cannot be equal to 10. It can be less than 10. But it must be more than or equal to 1. That is the value of A. Now, what about the value of n? Now, n is an integer. So I give you some example. It can be -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So this is just some examples. It can be a negative whole number, or a 0. We call these integers. So n is an integer. All right. So if you look at all these examples, that is how n will look like, and that is how A will look like, and these are called standard form. So first part of our lesson, we are looking at the resource book, page 64. We are going to convert this into a standard form. Reason: nobody wants to write so many zeros behind. So let's start off with the value of A must be between 1 to 10, right? So I need to put a dot, a decimal point. I will put the decimal points here. Then I will get 5.641. So it's a number that's between 1 to 10, inclusive of 1. So look at how the arrow move. 1, 2, 3, go in between 4 and 5. So I move 5 times to the right. And the standard form will be 5.64 times 10 to the power of 5. Okay, next, I will have to put a dot. Where should I put the dot such that it's between 1 to 10? I will put it here. So far, okay? It must be a number between 1 to 10. So if I put it here, it will be 3.6, which is a number between 1 to 10. Now, I move my arrow count, please. 1, 2, 3. But I put it to the left. So my answer should be 3.60. Thank you very much. Because there was a 0, we just leave it there. It's okay. Times 10. Look at the numbers. How many times did I count?
3 times.
3 times to the left. So yes, you have to put negative. Now everyone, I want you to start and press your calculator. Go to your calculator, follow the instruction in the worksheet 2. There's a part whereby they ask you for 0 to 9, right? It is asking you how many significant figures you want it to be. And I want it to be 9 significant figures. You round off yourself later. If you put 3, you may have rounded off too much sometimes. So leave it as 9. Can you press your calculator, please? Never mind. You adjust yourself next time. But I recommend 9. So what happened is this. Your calculator should be in the SCI mode now. It's called the scientific mode. But in Max, we call it the standard form mode. Yeah, you will see the letter SCI on your calculator once it's done.
How to get rid of it?
You do the same process, but instead of choosing SCI, you choose normal. You do the same process. Just now you choose SCI, right? So instead of choosing SCI, you choose normal in order to get back. Or you can just reset your calculator. You press this now. You press 5, 6, 4, 0, 0, 0, and you press equal. This is very important. This lesson. Press 5, 6, 4, 0, 0, 0, press equal. Your calculator is in scientific mode already, right? So what will your calculator tell you? The answer is 5.64 times 10 to the power of 5. Correct or not? So what the calculator does is it converts to scientific, which is standard form for you. Is it good? It's going to be very useful. Now, for students with the sharp calculator, it looks like that. 5.64, because it's 9 significant figure, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You look like that, right? Then there will be an E5. The E stands for 10 power lah. So answer is 5.64 times 10 power 5. Okay, now press this. Press 0.0036 equal. What does the calculator tells you? 3.6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then -3. I'm following the sharp calculator. For Casio, very good, they'll put 10 power -3 lah. For sharp, unfortunately, they put E, right?
Yes.
Some of the sharp. So this is 10 power -3. When you write the answer, can you look at the blue color one? So anyone has problem converting to standard form, you can either use mentally or you can use the calculator. I strongly advise you use the calculator. Okay, now, what is the problem with the calculator? I want to change this to ordinary form. I want to change this to decimals. I want to change this to whole numbers, integers. Calculator cannot help me anymore already. So what you do now is, I have 5.82. What does it mean if I need to multiply by 10 cubed? I need to move the dots how many times? 3 times to the right. So how you do is like that, huh? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can write this first. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, where do you put the zeros? In the 8 basket, inside the 8 basket. Don't put it down here, please. Put it inside the 8 basket. So the answer is 5, 8, 2, 0. Okay, the worst I ever see students do is they go and put a dot here. There's no more dot already. The dot has already shifted to the right side. Alright? So let's repeat. 7.2. Again, I don't want to put the dot. So I'm going to shift it to the which side? Left side 2 times. 1, 2, and put the egg inside the basket. The 0 is the egg, what? The 0 is the egg, right? Put it inside the basket. Don't put here, don't put here. It will drop. Put it inside the egg tray. You understand? You see egg tray before, right? You put the egg inside the tray. You don't put it on the pointing part, right? You put the egg into the tray. Alright? So where is the dot? The dot is this side, right? It has shifted to the left. Does this make mathematical sense? What is missing? Okay. So the answer is, I rewrite for you in a very, very nice format. It's actually 0.072. Okay, does the SCI mode help you here? Totally useless. The SCI mode is for you to convert to standard form, but it cannot do the reverse. You can try to change back normal. Sometimes it does not work. I tried before. Okay, let's do the last part of this video. Now, billions is how many zeros? Wow, very good. Billions is 9 zeros. Millions? I teach you a very, very brainless method to do this. It looks like that. 156 billions. I write this in 10 power 9 because of 9 0, right? So I write 10 power 9. I want to change it to millions, 10 power 6. 156 billion is equals to how many millions? What must I do with the blue color one? The left side, the opposite of times is divide, right? So I use the left side, divide by the right side. It's always like that one. Alright, so I take the left side divided by the right side. So P equals to the left side divided by the right side. So P is 1, 5, 6. Got 0 behind? What must I write here? This one you must know. 15.87 times. Yeah, you must please memorize that. Change to billions. So it should be equals to P times billion. How to find P? Just divide. It's always divide one. Always divide. It's always the left hand side divided by the right hand side. So what happened is we have 15.87 times 10 to the power of 6 over 10 power 9. Normal mode, please, normal mode. What is the value of P? 0.
0.0157.
0.1587. Okay, let's check out. 1, 2, 3. Correct, I moved 3 spaces. Alright, that's it for today.